Test, 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 test. Since 2015, one place has provided play-by-play coverage for one of the winningest high school programs in all of Oregon. Football, volleyball, boys basketball, girls basketball, baseball, and softball. 7 state championships over 11 seasons broadcast on Westside Mobile Media. Can the Banks Braves add an 8th championship team trophy in Season 12 as they return to 4A? It's time for Banks Braves Athletics. Now, here's the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
Good evening and welcome back to, there we go, pot our levels up. Once again, back to Banks High School Athletics for the 2026-27 campaign, our 12th season as the voice of the Banks Braves, as Banks returns to a place they're familiar with, the 4A classification, and a return to 4A District 1 for football and Co-op League for most other sports. This year, a couple of new teams, not only Banks joining 4A rejoining 4A District 1, but also Woodburn dropping down from 5A for football only, and Taft coming over and coming up as well to 4A for football for the Tigers of Lincoln City. Good evening. I'm voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. We're live at Philomath High School, just west of Corvallis. In fact, they are two separate towns, but Corvallis and Philomath has pretty much grown into Corvallis or vice versa. And a lot of history between these two teams at the 4A level. It seems like previously, in the previous 4-year period when Banks was at the 4A level, these two schools met at least once per year come playoff time, whether it be baseball or basketball. Banks a little bit lower in numbers than what they're used to, only 26 listed on the varsity roster, used to about 30 or 35 for the varsity lineup. We'll see what they can do with a smaller squad and a younger squad as well. Only a couple of key returners back, with Nate Lyda at starting quarterback. The 6'4", 165 senior, also a key player, will be Wyatt Jackson, 6'1", 190 tight end senior. Backup quarterback, also some experience for junior quarterback Finnan Haley, a 6', 155 junior. Judson Wood, 6', 160 wide receiver. Chase Mead, he might get called on quite a bit this season. We saw him with a pretty decent boot last year, able to connect on quite a few successful field goals. He is listed as a 5'11", 190 junior. David Medina, a sophomore, his first year of varsity experience, a 5'8", 150 running back. Connor Bergen, 6'2", 175 wide receiver cornerback. We've seen him during warm-ups. Looks like he will be handling the bulk of the special teams duties tonight as the return man. Jake Lamb, 6'1", 170, also a senior. He will be one of the other running backs. Wide receivers, sophomore, 150, 6' Alex McDonald, number 20, Isaac Hanna, a 155-11 junior. Those are two new names we're not used to saying much over the last few seasons. In fact, I believe it's their first year of varsity experience. Might be a heavy dose of Christian Medina. He was the backup running back last year. He's a senior, 5'9", 175. Damian Robles, 155, 5'8", junior running back. Ben Lyda, 5'10", 150 junior wide receiver and short safety. Chase Mueller, 5'10", 170 senior. Ashton Kinney, 6'3", 150 wide receiver junior. Cale Lamb, 155, 6 sophomore running back. And some bulk along the front line with both Cade Wilson and Vance Willard listed at 6'5" and 6'7", 300 pounds each, respectively, both seniors. Cade Wilson, his older brother Cole, his first year as a defensive lineman for Portland State. If you tune in to Westside's Greatest Hits tomorrow for sports updates, our own John Ash will have an interview with him, and he'll talk a little bit about his playing experience with the Braves. It will be at Hillsborough Stadium tomorrow for take game notes and report on the Portland State home opener against UC Davis, also the Big Sky opener for the Vikings. Philomath, a very deep squad, much deeper than the Braves. We'll take a 1-minute break and tell you about the Warriors in just a moment. This is Banks Braves High School Athletics. Banks Braves football coming up in about 25 minutes on Westside's GreatestHits.com and the Westside Mobile Media YouTube channel. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m.
You work hard to keep your car running and your home safe. That's why it's an easy choice to choose me, Carol Ann Myers, and Country Financial for car and home insurance you can count on. Country Financial has provided insurance and protected families like yours for more than 100 years. That's the kind of stability you can trust. Protect your car and home with me, Carol Ann Myers, and Country Financial. Call Carol Ann Myers, Country Financial, at 503-683-9108 to get a quote or book an appointment. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
And we're back live from Philomath High School about 22 minutes before kick between the Braves and the Warriors. All grass field at Philomath High School, which runs east and west. Far side of the field, the visitors' side, will be the north side. The near side, the home side of the field, will be the south side. We mentioned Philomath just before we headed to the break. They have been at 4A for quite a while, and we're planning on heading to the state playoffs last year, but OSAA ruled that they committed an infraction in their 26-14 victory over Sweet Home, and the OSAA ruled them ineligible for the playoffs, so they'll look to get back to the postseason this season coming up, but a lot deeper than the Braves. Senior quarterback number 3, A.J. Altushin, a 6'2", 190 quarterback under center. Tight end number four, Cole Barron, 6'5", 190, running back. Number 8, Mason Bennett, 5'9", 185, sophomore. Tight end number 9, Jace Iverson, 186'2", junior. Wide receivers are number 10, Nathan Seitz, number 11, Caden Howard, number 12, Samuel McQueen, and number 13, Caden Baffa, also number 32, Danny Swain. And looking at the key of the wide receivers, junior, senior, sophomore, freshman. So a little bit of experience along the receiving core for Philomath. Also a senior, number 17, Cameron Kvitt, a 6'3", 190 tight end. And some bulk for the Warriors along the front line. 330, 6'2", junior, Jason Jans. And Braden Felina listed at 305, 5 feet. Sophomore offensive lineman. And also Caleb Mickelson, 5'8", 310, sophomore on the front line for the Warriors. Warriors a member of 4A Special District 2, along with Cascade of Almsville. Tried to pull up the rest of the teams. Staten, Newport, I wasn't sure if Newport had gone back up to 4A or not. Newport's kind of struggled the last few seasons or so, especially on the football side. Last year, I believe, they were a playoff team for basketball. We're going to go ahead and take another 1-minute break and look at the OSAA 4A coaches polls as Philomath makes their way onto the field with their team flag. We'll be back in 1 minute. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, any time is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
And we're back, about 17 and a half minutes to kick between the Banks Braves and the Philomath Warriors. Banks ranked 9th in their return to the 4A coaches poll. Scappoose and Tillamook, the other teams from 4A District 1, ranked above them. The other teams from 4A District 2 that we couldn't remember off the top of our head: Cascade of Almsville, Central of Monmouth, which is where Banks will be for week 3, Estacada, Gladstone, Malala, these Philomath Warriors, and the Staten Eagles. Newport, not, as we thought, not a member of the 4A classification. They are at the 3A level, along with former Banks co-league member Yamhill Carlton back when Banks was still 3A. Still trying to find our copy of the OSAA 4A coaches poll, and we just were able to pull it up. Cascade number 1, Henley of Klamath Falls number 2, Scappoose ranked 3rd. They'll be at Pendleton tonight. Banks will host Pendleton next week for their home opener. Cascade Christian also moving up to 4A. Banks, a lot of experience against them as well, including a great drama-filled contest at home a couple of years ago in the playoffs. Marist is number 5, Estacada 6, Marshfield 7, Tillamook is ranked 8th, Banks 9th, and 2 teams tied at 10th. Also, if there is a 4th team to advance from 4A District 1 to the playoffs this year, I would not be surprised if it is Taft. Taft coming up from 3A last year, where they were a playoff team as well. Scappoose, we mentioned Scappoose earlier, black uniforms, yellow numerals with yellow stripes on the shoulder pads, black helmets with yellow stripe down the center, front to back, with kind of a P resembling the Pittsburgh Pirates P. Banks has not made their way onto the field yet. Taking a look at the 4A schedule, Staten at Astoria, Gladstone heads to Woodburn, Seaside is at Warrenton, North Bend travels to Sutherland, Pendleton, again we mentioned hosting Scappoose, and Central at Tillamook. Most of the games in 4A tonight involving 4A District 1 teams. Junction City, Malala, Cottage Grove, Hidden Valley, The Dalles, Taft, Elmira, Marshfield, and Cottage Grove, all involved in jamborees. There's one game tomorrow at the 4A level. Estacada heads to Eastern Oregon to take on Vail. South Umpqua, Sweet Home, both at Sisters for a jamboree tomorrow. So high above the bleachers at Philomath High School, open air, having the glass taken out in front of us as we speak. Bottom right-hand corner, the ticker with other contests going on around the state tonight. We try to keep our costs down and try to prevent charging those that want to tune in, but if you feel so inclined to help us cover travel costs, we have links to our Cash App and Venmo accounts in the bottom left-hand corner. Banks has still not made their way onto the field yet. Oh, thank you. Banks now making their way onto the field as the defensive starters are announced. Again, tomorrow we'll be at Hillsborough Stadium, not broadcasting that contest, but it will be televised on Rose City Sportsnet on local TV and ESPN Plus as they host UC Davis. Again, Cole Wilson playing for the Vikings this season.
Let's meet the offensive starters for your Philomath Warriors. On the offensive line, a sophomore, number 74, Braden Felina.
Offensive starters introduced for the Warriors.
On the line, a junior, number 71, Jackson Jan. On the offensive line, a senior, number 65, David Vargas Juarez. The offensive line, a senior, number 55, Chase Leslie Morrison. On the offensive line, a senior, number 54, Jonah Saylor.
Looks like starting
Senior, number 17, Cameron Kvitt.
tonight, key positions for the Warriors. Number 17, tight end Cameron Kvitt.
15, Bryce Ruska.
Number 15, wide receiver Bryce Ruska.
A tight end and junior, number 9, Jace Iverson.
Tight end junior Jace Iverson.
A tight end and junior, number 4, Cole Barron.
Cole Barron,
And running back, a senior, number 0, Gavin Bennett.
tight end.
And a quarterback for the Warriors, a senior, number 3,
And as expected, the senior A.J. Altishin, the 6'2", 190 starting quarterback.
Carlos Nuno, Walker Bag, Lance Faxon, and Caden Muir. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you stand and join as we honor the United States of America and all those
Well, one moment for tonight's national anthem.
with the performance of our national anthem by the late, great Dolly Parton.
And a beautiful tribute to the late great American legend and icon Dolly Parton, who passed away earlier this week at the age of 80. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we should be just about set for the kickoff when we return. This is Banks Braves Football 2026 on Westside'sGreatestHits.com and the Westside Mobile Media YouTube channel.
Since 1967, Wana Credit Union has been here to serve the financial needs of our communities. We see your goals, your challenges, and your dreams, and our mission is to help you succeed. This is our home, where we live, work, and grow together. Because at Wana Credit Union, you're our neighbor, not a number. Wana Credit Union, individuals welcome, federally insured by NCUA.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
And we're back to Philomath High School for the 2026 football opener for both the Banks Braves and the Philomath Warriors, just a few minutes west of Oregon State University. Sorry about that. I think we have our intro coming out of the break fixed. It was set on loop. Not sure who won the toss, but Banks will kick to open the game, and Chase Mead about to tee it up at the 40-yard line. Philomath will receive the opening kickoff. Moving right to left, east to west. Again, unfortunately, due to contractual obligations, we are unable to bring you live video coverage of the action on the field. And Bryce Ruska to the far side as one man back, and either, I believe it's Mason Bennett, the other man to the near side. And the ball is blown off the tee. Meade will approach it from the far side, and the whistle to set the 2026 Banks football season, and Haruska is going to have it go over his head and out of the back of the end zone, and Philomath will have it first and 10. I believe it's the 20, changed last year to the 25 after a touchback. Yeah, it is a 25. It is the 25, yeah. It changed a couple years ago. All touchbacks for high school are now the 25. Altishin under center with one back to his left, man in motion right to left, goes back to throw, flushed out of the pocket, float, throws out, incomplete, too far out in front of number 9, Jace Iverson, the tight end, the intended receiver, to the near side. Second down and 10 for the Warriors. Play was there to be made for Philomath, but maybe a little bit of jitters for Altishin, and threw it well short of the intended receiver, Iverson, on a quick out to the near side. 3 receivers to the near side. 3 receivers set. Altishin claps for the cadence. Pass is thrown behind Iverson again. May have been tipped by number 8 for the Braves, Judson Woods. It'll be third down and 10 after back-to-back incompletions for A.J. Altishin. Banks in their road white uniforms, navy blue pants with the Vegas gold triangle chain representing the Tualatin Mountains, the Tualatin Hills. And fixed again, it's intercepted! Judson Woods slips and falls, but Braves are going to have great field position. First and 10 from the Warriors 20 after Altishin, 2 incompletions and then an interception. His first completion, but to the wrong team. They're going to actually mark it at the 21 to the near side. Braves with very short field for their first drive of the 2026 campaign for senior quarterback Nate Lyda. And for a young team with not a lot of depth, this is definitely something you might want to try to take advantage here, and after getting a big break early from Philomath. Lyda with a one-man back. I think that's Jake Lamb to his left. Twins each way, 4 receivers set. Lyda to throw. Pass is caught up the near side. I believe enough for first down. Should be down to about the 10 to Wyatt Jackson before he gets out of bounds. It will be a Braves first down. And they will mark it at the 10-yard line, so a gain of 11 on the first play from scrimmage for the Braves. And it looks like Jake Lamb, the lone back, fakes the give, throws high, and hit immediately, spins and will not be able to get out of the tackle. Falls forward to get what he can, but he'll lose a yard. Back to the 11. I believe that's Wyatt Jackson again. Nice job that time by the Warriors defense. Will bring up second and goal from the 11. Lyda lost his mouth guard, I think. Something fell out of his hand onto the field, far side. And Bergen, that should be a horse collar, lost the football. It's going to go out of bounds. It will stay Braves football. Philomath, lucky they did not get called for a flag that would have gave the Braves a first down on a personal foul. It will still be third and long, third goal from the 11. So after having first and 10 from the 21 and picking up a first down on their first offensive play, they've basically gone backwards in back-to-back plays and lucky to hold on to the football after a fumble out of bounds. Lyda with Lamb to his left. Trips to the far side. Straight drop for Lyda. Back corner over through Wyatt Jackson. And had him beat by about a step, but we talked about Chase Meade, and here we go with a field goal opportunity for number 9. Number 7, Finn and Haley, the backup quarterback, will be the holder. Ball will be spotted, I believe, or a kick will be attempted from the 19, so it will be a 29-yard field goal from the near hash mark. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is through. So with 10:46 to go in the opening quarter, Banks is on the board first. It's 3-0 Braves, thanks to a 29-yarder from Chase Meade. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Transaction Transmission in the heart of Banks specializes in transmission repair, but they service all types of vehicle repairs and makes and models. 5-star reviews and quality workmanship you can trust. Owner Joey Tardio doesn't just repair vehicles, he eats, sleeps, and breathes all things auto-related as an auto racer March through October. Trust your vehicle to Transaction Transmission at the end of Sunset Avenue in the heart of Banks. Call 503-359-9141.
Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
Three 0 Banks after a 29-yard field goal from Chase Meade puts the Braves on the board first after having short field following an A.J. Altishin interception by Judson Woods. And the kick is away. Mason Bennett, or Hruska, able to make the catch cleanly and is going to be brought down just past the 20, 21, maybe the 22-yard line to the near side, cutting it right to left from the far side after fielding it at about the 5. Altishin this time is going to try a little trickery on a little bit of a fake reverse up the inside up to about the 25. I believe it was Bennett that time. Pick up of 4, second down and 6 to the 25. Altishin fakes the toss and off the far side, hit all the way back behind the 20. That's going to be a big loss for Philomath. Max Grappoli looked like number 1, the ball carrier, and they're going to give him forward progress to the 22. Loss of 3, third down and 9. Another big play for the Braves defense after coming away with a turnover on the opening drive for Philomath. Altishin to throw. It's caught. Able to break out of a tackle, but he's not going to get very far. Up to about the 25, maybe the 26 for Gavin Bennett before he's brought down, and Philomath will have 4th down. Connor Bergen, I believe, the man back for the Braves at about his own 40-yard line. And it's going to be a very short kick, but will bounce. And Bergen will get away from it and will be down at the 44 of the Braves. But again, pretty good field position. Ball near midfield, not quite as good as the opening drive. Banks will have a little more work to do than their first possession, but getting a lot of help, not needing to go very far with a boot like Chase Meade and a 29-yard field goal off the opening drive. Four receivers set, trips to the bottom near side. Nate Lyda, the quarterback, with Jake Lamb. Looks, flushed out of the pocket, is going to keep it. Able to initially break one tackle, but is going to be thrown down back around the 40. That play broke down, just kind of a coverage sack for Nate Lyda that time, and a loss of 4 on the play. Actually, they'll mark it at the 42. Only a loss of 2, second down and 12. Coming up on the 8-minute mark, first quarter, Banks 3, Philomath nothing at Philomath High School. Trips offset near side, 4 receivers. Now man in motion is for the Braves, number 8, Judson Woods. Pass is caught down the far side, and running over defender, crossing midfield for the Braves, number 12, Jake Lamb. Gets a big chunk of the yardage back, but it will be third down just inside Philomath territory to the 49, third down and 3. $7:20 to go. Braves coming to the line, first quarter. 3-0 lead for Banks. Lone receiver to the near side is Judson Woods. Kind of a bunch formation to the far side. Three receivers. A little bit of a low snap. And the give up the middle is going to be enough for the first down, as fighting hard to pick up a couple of extra yards on his own. Jake Lamb picks up the first down to the 44. Needed 3 and picked up 4 on first down on the first successful running play of the game for the Braves. First and 10 from the Warriors, 44. First official first down for the Braves. Actually, the second. They did pick up one on that short drive where they had the field goal last possession. Man in motion is Ben Lyda, and whistles our first flag of the game, maybe a false start. False start against the Braves. First and 15 will back the ball up back near midfield. Again, Lyda, the man in motion, right to left. Lyda, Nate flushed out of the pocket, throws. Wyatt Jackson in the area, so no intentional grounding, but he had his back turned to the play. Lyda just trying to get rid of it. That'll bring up second down and long. Stops the clock, 5:56 first quarter, 3-0 Braves. Second and 15 from the Warriors, 49. 5:56 first quarter, 3-0 Banks. And fake the handoff and nearly intercepted, as it's a little bit too hot for Wyatt to handle. And it's been Judson Woods and Wyatt Jackson, the only 2 receivers we've seen really used by Nate Lyda so far. And after that incompletion, is going to put the Braves likely in another passing situation with third down and long. Jackson this time goes left to right. Lyda straight drop. Looks, has some time, comes up into the pocket, and is going to get the first down if he didn't step out sooner. but I think he's got it inside the 35. Nate Light out of bounds at the 33. It will be a Braves first down. Nice job by Nate Light to choose to run at that time. And again, nobody open. Great coverage from the Warriors secondary, but the seas parted and he was able to pick up the yardage he needed for the first down to continue the drive. First and 10 from the 33 of the Warriors. Twins each way, offset to the far side. Huge hole for Jake Lamb. Tripped up. They're not going to be able to bring him down. All the way down the near sideline. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Jake Lamb. Thought he may have stepped out at the 10, but tiptoes the near sideline and gets in for the first touchdown of the game. Jake Lamb from 33 yards out. Kick is down. It is up and no good. So with 5.5 minutes left exactly in the opening quarter, 2 possessions, 2 scores for the Braves, up 9-0. 5.5 minutes left. We'll be back in just a moment.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
Two possessions, 2 scores for Banks, leading 9-0, 5.5 minutes left. Chase Mead, after missing the field goal, after missing the extra attempt a moment ago, did connect on a 29-yard field goal after short field on a opening possession interception by the Warriors, thrown by the Warriors. To the far side, near side this time, and stepping into the end zone for the touchback will be number 1, Max Grapoli. Altishin out of shotgun. Gives off the near side, and I believe that's Bennett, number 0, dragging a couple defenders up past the 25, maybe the 27, a gain of 2. Philomath started with the football at the 20, following Grapoli fielding the Braves' kickoff. Stepping back into the end zone. 2nd down and 8 for 2nd down and 7 for the Warriors. Altishin rolling right, throws, intercepted again. And it's Jake Lamb. He may take this to the house. Touchdown, Braves. It's actually Ben Lyda, defensive coordinator's coach. That's going to make Dad proud. And Banks, 2 interceptions, 1 directly leading to a touchdown, the other one, or 1 turning into a touchdown, the other one leading to a field goal after the opening possession, and Philomath already in trouble, down 2, maybe 3 scores, depending on what happens here. It will be 2 full scores either way. Banks is attempting the extra point. They do not appear to be going for 2. Kick is down, kick is up and through. 4:27 to go. That drive, a very short drive for Philomath, and after Banks had just went up 9-0 with 5.5 minutes left, barely a minute later, they score again, and now it's 16-0 Braves with 4:27 left. We'll be back in just a moment.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
And we're back, 4:27 to go from Philomath. Banks in control early, at least to this point. 4.5 minutes left, 16-0 after 2 A.J. Altishin interceptions. One returned for a touchdown just a moment ago by Ben Lida. Kick is away, and it will go out of the back of the end zone. First and 10 for Philomath from the 20. Altishin still staying in at quarterback.
Kevin Bennett takes a handoff. He works his way forward for a gain. No gain after the line of scrimmage.
And pass intended for number 17 for Philomath. Cameron Kvitt up near the 40-yard line. And it's intercepted again. All the way back for a Braves touchdown, number 1, Grady Lucia. And the Braves are just having a field day against A.J. Altishin. 3 interceptions, 2 for touchdowns, and it's now 22-0 pending the extra point, 3.5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Extra point is up. And no good this time. 22-0. Banks not much offense, but they haven't needed it. 2 interceptions for touchdowns and a third, leading to a short field and a 29-yard field goal. 22-0, 3:33 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back.
You work hard to keep your car running and your home safe. That's why it's an easy choice to choose me, Carol Ann Myers, and Country Financial for car and home insurance you can count on. Country Financial has provided insurance and protected families like yours for more than 100 years. That's the kind of stability you can trust. Protect your car and home with me, Carol Ann Myers, and Country Financial. Call Carol Ann Myers, Country Financial, at 503-683-9108 to get a quote or book an appointment. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Again, it's going to go out of the end zone. First and 10, Philomath, 3:28 left. Kickoff from the Braves following the interception return for the touchdown by Grady Lucia goes out of the back of the end zone. Philomath first and 10 off the near side and thrown down, maybe a personal foul penalty against the Braves back near side at the line of scrimmage. Holding against Philomath. Carry again for Philomath. Jake Lamb able to make the stop for no gain to the near side. 3rd and 10 for Philomath. Actually, yeah, but they haven't marked any yards off. Maybe Banks declined it, but they still second down. And a big loss for Philomath. Number 15, the ball carrier. Looks like he's going to lose all the way back to the 10. Number 15 for Philomath. Ruska. They never marked off the yardage. It was second down from the 20 the previous play, so I don't understand what happened with the holding call. If they picked up the flag after the hold, timeout. Okay. Timeout on the field. Not sure. My guess is likely Philomath. That is the indication already in a big hole and a big hole to try to get out of with a 3rd down and 20 from their own 10-yard line. 2:16 to go in the first quarter. It's all Braves. We'll be back. Oh, you're right. Actually, 3rd down and 15 from the 15. We'll be back in a moment. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. 3rd and 15 for the Warriors, 22-0 Braves. Warriors from their own 15, moving right to left, man in motion. Trips far side, Altishin to throw, and it is, at least it wasn't intercepted, but it was incomplete. And again, Banks will take over. Well, 4th and 15 from their own 15. We would expect Banks to take over. Don't think Philomath is going to do anything stupid and try to go for it on 4th and long from their own 15, already down 3 scores. Kick is low, will bounce and be taken on a high hop at the 46 and far side, able to get all the way down, even inside the 10, down to about the 8 for the Braves. Connor Bergen with a great return. Again, Braves will have 1st and goal after the 38-yard punt return from Connor Bergen for the Braves. I think they're going to mark it at the 9. 1st and goal, 37-yard punt return from Connor Bergen. We saw Banks score 28 and a quarter last year against North Marion. And in motion, the give to Jake Lamb. Gets around the end. Touchdown, Braves. 9-yard touchdown run, Jake Lamb. 29-0 with 1:48 still remaining in the opening quarter. $28-0 officially, pending the extra point. Snap gets away. Oh, and they're going to fake it. And the toss, sweep off the fake. Did he get in? Oh, by the skin of his teeth. And Chase Mead on a broken play after I think the wind affected the snap. And he keeps it and gets into the far or near side for the 2-point conversion. So 1:48 to go in the first quarter. Banks 30, Philomath nothing.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
And we're back. Hope you're still with us. We've had a little bit of Wi-Fi issues tonight, but it's been all Banks through the first 11 and a half or 10 and a half minutes. 30 points scored in the opening quarter already. Kick is away, and it's going to be taken far side by Grappoli up past the 20, close to the 25. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. We have a timeout. Maybe called by Banks. May have been a substitution issue. 90 seconds left exactly in the first quarter. Banks 30. Philomath nothing. We'll be back.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
All Braves in the first quarter, 30-0 leading Philomath, and whistles before the play. Do we have a Philomath timeout, or I don't see any flags? Okay. Wow, offsides against the Braves. Only 2 penalties in the game, both by Banks. One for a false start, now offsides. Oh, but Philomath did have a holding penalty also on their last drive. All to Shin. Out of the pocket. I think that was kind of a broken play. And he's just going to be taken down a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, or behind the original line of scrimmage. So now instead of it being second down at 5, again, Philomath giving Banks a huge break. It's now second down and 11 after Banks had just given Philomath 5 free yards after the offside penalty. All to Shin, claps to set the cadence, rolls to his left, and underthrown, but actually coming back and making the catch is Ruska. It will be third down, and a lot of cheers from the Philomath fans as they finally get some positive yardage, and that will take us likely to the end of the first quarter as we're inside 20 seconds, 30-0 Banks. They're going to have to hurry to get the play off. 3, 2, they're not going to do it. End of the first quarter, Banks 30, Philomath nothing. It's been all Braves early. 4 turnovers, 4 interceptions thrown by A.J. Altishin. 3 of those leading to points. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
Start of the second quarter, and we're back from Philomath. Banks 30, Philomath nothing. And pass, I think a little breakdown in communication there for the Warriors. Pass kind of thrown between 2 receivers to the near side. Incomplete, 4th and 4 for Philomath from their own 30-yard line. I think if you're a little bit closer to midfield here with the hole that they're in already, they might have attempted to go for it. And actually, yeah, I think they're they're going to kick it away here from with the ball at their own 30-yard line. High snap, and having some issues with the catch, but is able to get it away and bobbling it in special teams. Jitterbugging his way, cutting in and out to the near side, number 11 for the Braves. Connor Bergen makes his way down to about the 40-yard line. And again, the Braves will start with the football in Philomath territory, now moving right to left. An official stoppage of play to reset the clock to 11:33. First and 10 for the Braves from the Philomath 44. Ball to the near side. Trips in tight to the far side offset. One receiver near side. With Jake. Actually, it's not Jake Lamb. Might be Medina running over defender down to the 25 for another first down. Christian Medina. Gain of 20 from the 44 to the 24. Medina will stay in at running back. Again, trips in tight to the far side with the lone receiver near side. Bergen. Toss out far side to Wyatt Jackson. Makes a couple men miss and is going to get another first down inside the 15, close to the 10. I don't think he got there, but he'll roll forward close to the far side out of bounds. I think about 11 or 12-yard line. No, he didn't quite get out. First and 10 from the 12, a gain of 12. 10-20 remaining in the first half. All Banks. Twins offset each side, or Twins both way. Spread out wide to the near side. The give to Medina inside the 5. It will be second down and 3 from the 5. So they'll mark it at the 3, second and 1. From the 3, they can pick up a first down at the 2-yard line. And snap is down. Give to Medina up the middle. He's in for a 3-yard touchdown run. 9:01 remaining in the first half. Another entrance into the end zone for the Braves, and it's 36-0. He's been hot and cold tonight from the kicker position. He's missed 2 extra points, made 2, and made a 29-yard field goal. The first points of the game for the Braves early after the first interception thrown by Altishin. He connects on this EP, and with 9:01 left in the first half, it's Banks 37, Philomath nothing. We'll be back with more of the first half in just a moment.
Since 1967, Wana Credit Union has been here to serve the financial needs of our communities. We see your goals, your challenges, and your dreams, and our mission is to help you succeed. This is our home, where we live, work, and grow together. Because at Wana Credit Union, you're our neighbor, not a number. Wana Credit Union, individuals welcome, federally insured by NCUA.
Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
And we're back, 9 minutes to go in the first half. 37-0 Banks. Philomath, 4 interceptions thrown by A.J. Altishin. Not sure they even have a first down in this game in the first half. Kick is away. Line drive deep, and Philomath is not even going to attempt it as that one goes a couple of yards deep into the end zone. Another touchback for Philomath. Well, I think coming into this season and Banks going up to 4A with a lower than what they're used to roster, a lot of outside people looking in might have expected this to be the year Banks ends their 42-game regular season winning streak. But right now, that does not look to be the case. Banks firing on all cylinders, even with a little bit of a younger group, already up 37-0, and at this point, likely to see a running clock in the second half. And I think we're going to have a false start against Philomath or a timeout. Ball is staying put. They blew the play dead, but no timeout indicated, no flags, and now Philomath is coming off the field. So apparently a Philomath timeout, there was somebody trying to come on late after the whistle blew. I think that was when the timeout was called. 9:01 to go in the first half. It's all Braves, 37-0. We'll be back in just a moment. Transaction Transmission in the heart of Banks specializes in transmission repair, but they service all types of vehicle repairs and makes and models. 5-star reviews and quality workmanship you can trust. Owner Joey Tardio doesn't just repair vehicles, he eats, sleeps, and breathes all things auto-related as an auto racer March through October. Trust your vehicle to Transaction Transmission at the end of Sunset Avenue in the heart of Banks. Call 503-359-9141. And we're back, 9:01 first half. Grady Lucia, his real pronunciation is Grady Lucia. Toss sweep to the near side. He had an interception earlier in the game, and up to the 25, a pickup of 5. Second down and 5 after the run from Gavin Bennett. $37-0 under 8.5 minutes first half. Altishin remains in at quarterback despite giving the ball away 4 different times. Man in motion for Philomath. And I believe it was intercepted again, and it was at the 35 by number 12, Jake Lamb. Five interceptions tonight by A.J. Altishin in the first half. And at least so far, four? Okay, 4 interceptions for A.J. Altishin, and already a game he'd like to forget. Trip spread wide, far side offset. Jake Lamb, the lone receiver near side. Lyda straight drop, looking. Has to get rid of it, and he'll go down back at the 43. Big play defensively for Philomath. A loss of close to 10. Call it a loss of 8. Second down and 18. They'll mark it back to the 42. Second down of 17. It's actually the 42. I don't know if it matters. I was wrong. I was going off the initial spot. So the first real big negative play for the Braves, a loss of 8. As Lyda goes down on the coverage sack back at the 42. Bunch formation, Wyatt Jackson to the far side. Lyda dumps it off. Near side, 30, able to spin out of an ankle tackle and be brought down almost first down, but it will be third down or second down and short from the 27. We're down at 2. Lyda with the one back in it, running back for the Braves. Jake Lamb, quick pass out, caught. And touchdown again, far near side for number 11, Connor Bergen. 27 yards, 43-0. Again, Meade to attempt the extra point. Snap is down. Kick is up and through. 6:15 to go in the first half. Banks currently 9th in the coaches poll, but they're about to move up quite a few steps, proving they belong back at the 4A level with a 44-0 lead. Still 6:15 to go in the first half.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
And we're back 44-0, 6:15 to go in the first half. I'm Trevor Beard, voice of the Braves. Kick is away by Chase Meade, and it will be bounce at the 10 and kick up field. And dangerous play to try to field that from that position by number 2, Trevor Skaggs. And it's going to pin the Warriors deep. As he picked it up as the ball died around the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 17, 18-yard line. Altishin with Bennett. Behind him to his right. Trips, offset far side. Low snap, and he's going to have to fall on it. Fumbled, but recovered by Philomath back at the 14. A loss of 4, second down and 14. Are there lights in here? Okay. Oh, okay. Altishin with Bennett. Gives to Bennett up the middle, hit immediately as he gets to the 10, and he's going to be thrown back. It's going to be another loss of 4 for Philomath. Third down and even longer. $44-0. Altishin. Third down and 16. Pass is caught by Kvit. And he's going to get back to the about the original line of scrimmage. Fourth and 10 from the 20. Again, another punt coming for the Warriors. Grady Lucia back, and it's going to be shanked and go out of bounds at about the 35, I think, of Philomath. Another great opportunity for the Braves to put even more points on the board, as we're likely to see the second unit for the second half. They'll mark it at the 33 of the Warriors. Just about everything that could go wrong tonight has for Philomath. Banks has been able to take advantage of 4 takeaways, 6 touchdowns, and 1 field goal, all in the first half. And give off the far side. Damian Robles the carry. Gain of about 5 to the 29. Three receivers with Bergen to the near side, along with Ben Lida. Split wide and tight to the center of the field, and the give to Robles, I believe, again, spun down inside the 25 to about the 23, likely enough for a first down. And it will be a first down, Banks, based on the near side official's indication. And whistles and a timeout. Okay. Stop the clock to set the markers, and then start it once the ball is placed. 2:43 left, first half, 44-0. 30 points in the first quarter for Banks. Finn and Haley, the backup, is now in at quarterback. And the give to Robles. Fighting forward shy of the 20-yard line. They're just going to eat the remainder of the first half, I think. Trips in tight near side. 4 receivers set. And Robles lost the football. Able to get back on it, though, is Banks, recovered by Wyatt Jackson. Back at the 28, big loss for the Braves. We'll bring up third down and 15 from the 31. Ball's on the 26, yeah. Whistles and timeout Banks. So maybe Banks isn't done yet. The way they appeared on this drive with the second unit, they appeared to be content running out the clock, not wanting to rub it in too much, but Banks still a very sportsmanship-oriented team, but can't really figure out any other reason for this timeout. Maybe just a coaching opportunity for the Braves. .47 seconds left first half. 44-0 Banks. 4 interceptions thrown by A.J. Altushin. And Haley inside down to the 20. The ball came out late, I think, but he was already down. They'll mark it at the 21, or they should. Back to the original, or a little bit past the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 8. And they're going to, that will be the end of the first half. Banks well in control. We'll see a running clock for the second half. Banks 44, Philomath nothing, as the Braves are already off the field. Philomath coming to the sideline now as well. And after 24 minutes of play, Banks 6 touchdowns, 1 field goal, 7 scoring drives in the first half. And a couple of those coming as a result of the defense and some help from Warriors quarterback A.J. Altushin. At the half from Philomath, it's all Banks. Braves 44, Philomath nothing. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
If you're on supplemental oxygen, heavy and awkward tanks can be a burden. Now you can leave home and leave the tanks behind with Inogen, portable oxygen therapy that moves with you.
With my Inogen, now I'm able to do the things that I've always loved. I just press the button here, and there's my oxygen.
American designed and assembled Inogen systems are small and light. Our smallest model is less than 8 inches tall. That's about the height of a paperback book and weighs less than 3 pounds. It's tiny. Inogen systems deliver up to 12 hours of medical grade oxygen on a single charge. With Inogen, you are free to leave the house without the hassle of an oxygen tank.
I could play golf again. I'm free again.
I go anywhere with this. Look how small it is.
Give us a call right now and talk to one of our highly trained oxygen specialists. We'll answer all your questions, and we'll send your free comprehensive guide to portable oxygen.
If you're on oxygen, you need to be using an Inogen.
Call 800-893-2067. That's 800-893-2067.
Happen to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new Care Watch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The Care Watch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now. Operators are standing by.
Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
And we're back halftime. Banks 44, Philomath nothing. Banks already able to put their second unit in towards the end of the first half, up by 7 scores, 6 touchdowns, 1 field goal, 30 points on the board in the first quarter from the Braves. I think the biggest quarter that points-wise, that they've had since I've been broadcasting Banks Athletics now in my 12th year. They scored 28 at North Marion in a quarter last year in a 66-12 victory. 12:18 to go in before the start of the third quarter. 44-0 Banks. We'll see if we can get you some other scores before we head back to another halftime break. Or at least get to the 4A schedule for other games around the state tonight for high school football in the state of Oregon. Again, no finals to report. All other games underway. However, we do have one game that might be close to getting finals. Staten at Astoria was a 6 o'clock kick. All other games 7 o'clock. And actually, technically, McLaughlin at Ontario also a 6 o'clock start Pacific time, as that game was played in the Mountain Time Zone at 7 o'clock in Ontario. Another game played in the Mountain Time Zone tomorrow as Vail hosts Astoria. Other games around the state tonight currently underway. Gladstone is at Woodburn. Seaside at 3A Warrenton. North Bend heads to Sutherland. Pendleton hosts Scappoose. Our game tonight, Banks at Philomath. Braves well in control, 44-0. I believe scoring on every possession. And the other game, Central at Tillamook. Banks will be at Central in week 3. Other games tonight from around our area, 3A. No finals or contests locally. St. Anne Christian is at Jervis. Jervis staying at 3A. They were in Banks League last year. Nissa of Eastern Oregon hosting Wood River of Idaho. Klamath Union at Douglas of Winston. Weiser at Burns. Burns knocked Banks out of the playoffs last year. For the second straight year with a victory over the Braves in the semifinals in Bend. Coquille at Siuslaw Florence and Gold Beach at Brookings. 2A Enterprise at Garden Valley of Idaho. Crane at Hepner in Eastern Oregon. Prairie City at Grand Union of John Day. And Oakland hosts St. Paul. There was one 1A 8-man contest canceled. Perrydale at Lyle Wishram. That may have been due to fires in the gorge. North Douglas is at Cross Point Christian. That conference for 1A 8-man with North Douglas, one of the biggest geographically, at least in the valley. North Douglas, Vernonia, Perrydale, Camas Valley, all in the same league, traveling 3 hours or more for a league contest. Union at Elgin, Pine Eagle at Pilot Rock. Powder Valley is at Echo. Cove visits Imbler, and Prospect makes the long trip to Camas Valley in southwest Douglas County. Camas Valley, Highway 42, west of Winston, between Winston and Coos Bay. And 1A 6-man, we do have one final to report. Powers, no problem with a home victory over Eddyville, 31-7. 5A contests tonight locally for the west side of the Portland area and the Tualatin Valley. No teams in action locally. We do have some jamboree. St. Helens hosting a jamboree along with, or involved in a jamboree with LaSalle Prep and Centennial. Hillsborough hosting Gresham. And not too far from here, just a few minutes away, McKay of Salem is at Crescent Valley of Corvallis. Also, Crook County involved in that jamboree. And 6A football, just one counting contest tonight. Beaverton is at Caldera of Bend, one of the newest high schools in the state. Also, Mountainside is at Tualatin. Lake Ridge at North Medford. Nelson of Clackamas is at Grants Pass. Liberty, Benson, Southridge, and McNary all involved in the same jamboree. Hillsborough hosting McDaniel and Century. Sunset hosting Wilsonville. Aloha is at Franklin. Dallas is at Tiger. Dallas, just a beautiful new football facility. And also South Salem involved in that jamboree as well. And Newburgh also listed, but we do not know what jamboree they are participating in or where they will be playing, just that they are in a jamboree tonight. 6:20 to go in the first, before the start of the third quarter, and it will be Finn and Haley leading the squad when the Braves come out for the third quarter. Well in control with a 44-0 lead. We'll take a 2-minute break and return in a moment.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be
This is a public notice from the Social Security Disability Helpline. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be eligible for disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right. If you suffer from physical or mental disability, whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. We'll evaluate your situation and deal with Social Security on your behalf. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. Remember, we only get paid if you win your case. There are many reasons and conditions that may make you eligible for disability benefits. Many of them you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call now to get started with your free, no-obligation consultation.
Call 877-866-8640. That's 877-866-8640. Again, 877-866-8640. Call now.
And we're back halftime. Banks 44, Philomath nothing. Banks scoring early, often, and quickly. In fact, at one point, I think in the first quarter when they had 30 points, they had about a minute between scoring drives. And quite a few of those came on just one play after the result of A.J. Altishin's 4 interceptions thrown in the first half. 3.5 minutes to go before the start of the third quarter. It's all Banks 44-0. Next week, the Braves will be at home to host Pendleton for their home opener, and then wrap up the non-conference portion of their schedule at Central 2 weeks from tonight, before hosting Woodburn to open for a District 1 league play. Philomath getting a much-needed, hopefully, boost to what I'm sure is not a very good feeling right now, trailing 44-0 as they come out to start the third quarter. See if we can bring you any other scores from high school games around the state tonight. Darrellani, unfortunately, longtime voice of the Oregon State Beavers, one of the voices I grew up listening to, and one of the people I wanted to emulate, kind of an old school broadcaster, a longtime voice of the Beavers for nearly 30 years, passed away recently at the age of 83. His big catchphrase, "Holy jumping up and down Martha." Martha was his wife, and she would listen to his broadcasts every game. And that was anytime there was a big play or a key play for the Beavers, he would say, "Holy jumping up and down Martha." Hopefully we get another holy jumping up and down Martha play in the second half for the Braves, but already quite a few of those moments for Banks in the first half, as they will receive to start the second half, as they kicked it away to open the game and quickly got the ball back and had short field, leading to a 29-yard Chase Mead field goal, the only field goal of the game. He's had a very hot and cold game. He even ran for a 2-point conversion on a broken play where the ball was kind of blown out of the hold of Finn and Haley, and there was no way they were going to get the kick away, so he just decided to try to keep it and see what he could do with it, and was able to just fall in to the right front corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion when it made the score at that point 30-0 towards the end of the first quarter. And they're going to put 3 minutes back on the clock as both teams have come out of the locker room. So one of the Black Cat officials just came up in the booth a moment ago to go over the running clock situation. A rookie clock operator tonight for Philomath, but he's doing a great job. .90 seconds left before the start of the third quarter. 44-0. Big nights tonight for Jake Lamb. Chris Medina also a touchdown. Ben Lyda an interception for a touchdown. It's been the defense doing the bulk of the scoring tonight for the Braves despite 44 points in the first half. We will also be bringing you Banks volleyball home contest this season and also handling public address for that as well. Kind of a cool looking white outline P at midfield, very reminiscent of the red P at Pacific University. And we're back. Make a donation to us on Venmo or Cash App. We'll put your name up during broadcasts. Looks like number 1 back for the Braves, far side. Brady Lucia. And it's going to take a high bounce. He's going to take it on a hop at about the 5. Cuts back center of the field. Makes a couple of men miss. Spun around and shoved down inside the 15. And best defensive play of the night for Philomath. Banks with their worst field position of the night. He'll be brought down at about the 15. I'll mark it at the 16. Many of the same starters in for the Braves. However, Finn and Haley will remain in at quarterback. Low snap and bobbled, and Philomath is going to get on it for their first takeaway of the game and their best opportunity to score, as they now have the ball 1st and 10 at, I believe, the Braves' 10-yard line. So after such a great start for Banks in the first half, Philomath now with something to be pleased about. A little bit of a communication issue that time between Finn and Haley and his center. Started to pull away early, I think, and Philomath is going to take advantage from their own from the Banks 10-yard line. Ball center of the field. Fake the toss and dives forward close to the 5. Bottom of the pile. And getting up slowly is Bennett. He's going to come off the field under his own power, but not very quickly. 2nd down and goal from the 6. And I think he may have got in. Indication is 3rd down, I think. Mason Bennett on the carry, and Banks is going to push him back. Fourth and goal for Philomath, likely to go for it, and as much as the Braves defense has done with the takeaways in the first half, this would be even bigger for them if they're able to come up with a goal line stand after the fumble, and 1st and goal from the 10, and Philomath is not going to get in. So after Banks gave Philomath great field position from the Braves 10, Philomath is able to knock on the door but is unable to cross the goal line, and Banks now has to be careful to hold on to the football with 1st and 10 from their own 1. And pass is caught short of the 1st down. Wyatt Jackson gets close to the 10. It'll be a decent gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 from the 6. Gain of 6, 2nd down and 4 from the 7. Trips wide to the far side with lone receiver near side Jake Lamb. Pass is cut. And 1st down up to about the 15, maybe the 14, by, I believe, Chris Medina, number 21. That's not Medina, it's 23. It's Ben Lida. I thought it was 21, it's 23. Finn and Haley with one lone back to his right. And he dropped it again, and Philomath got on it again. And Finn and Haley, it's not going to matter in this situation, I don't think, but it still could come back to haunt him. This game's still a long ways from over, but especially once they get to league play, he's got to be better on those handoffs as far as making a decision when he's going to pull the ball out or put it in the basket. And it's another turnover for the Braves. First and 10 for Philomath from the Banks 14. Medina, I believe, was the intended ball carrier, and I think we have a Philomath timeout. 6:36 to go in the third quarter. Still all Banks, but the second unit having some problems hanging on to the football. We'll be back in a moment.
You work hard to keep your car running and your home safe. That's why it's an easy choice to choose me, Carol Ann Myers, and Country Financial for car and home insurance you can count on. Country Financial has provided insurance and protected families like yours for more than 100 years. That's the kind of stability you can trust. Protect your car and home with me, Carol Ann Myers, and Country Financial. Call Carol Ann Myers, Country Financial, at 503-683-9108 to get a quote or book an appointment. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
And we're back. Philomath lost the football, and Jake Lamb able to get it back. If he was, or Ben Lyda, number 23. At this point in the second half, it seems like nobody wants the football. If Ben Lyda was able to keep his footing and turn around, he had open field for miles back the other way. He could have walked into the end zone maybe. From that point, there wasn't anybody in front of him, but his back was turned to the far end zone. And he just was able to pick it up on a knee. Braves will take over again from their own 19. Haley, near side, and a loss on the play for number 25, Chase Mueller. Loss of 2 to the 17. Or 18. Loss of a yard. Trips far side. Fake the give. Pass off the far side to, close to a first down. It'll be maybe about 2 yards short on the catch to Ben Lyda. Far side. Second down and a long 2, almost, or third down and a long 2, almost 3 for the Braves. Ball at the 27. They need to get to the 29 for a first down. Healy fakes the give. Now is going to step up into the pocket. Makes a couple men miss. Able to hold on to the football. It may have popped out late, a late flag. He does pick up a first down, but we'll see what the issue is with the tissue. Personal foul against Philomath. That's going to give Banks 15 free yards. First and 10 from the 46, 46 of the Braves. And then Haley, pass caught out far side. Number 3 gets across midfield down to about the 47 of Philomath. Trevor Vanderzand in the catch. A gain of 7 from the 46 of Banks to the 47 of Philomath. Philomath, second down and 3. Haley with twins offset each direction. Straight drop. Looks, throws, cut. First down. Lost, I think he lost his mouth guard out of bounds. For a moment, I thought it was the football, but it will be a first down to the 35. Again for Trevor Vanderzand. I'll mark it at the 34. Gain of 12 on second down and 3. Three receivers to the near side. 2 to the outside are in line. The one to the inside is a little bit offset. Sanjay Lamb pushed out of bounds at the 25, right at the first down marker, I believe. So it should be enough for a Braves first down. Actually, it's Connor Bergen. And more new receivers coming in for the Braves. Haley with Medina, the lone back. It's not Medina, it's 22. We'll tell you that is in a moment. Passes over the head of number 15 for the Braves. Kellen Fletchall nearly intercepted, tipped but out of bounds by Philomath. Incomplete second down inside the final minute of the third quarter. Damian Robles, number 22, now the running back for the Braves. Second down and 10 from the 23 of Philomath. And they give us 2, Robles, and had some room, just couldn't quite get around the corner. He'll get another first down, though, to the 10, and that will end the third quarter as we're 5, 4, 3, 2 whistles, and momentary stoppage of play for Bennett, who came out earlier due to an injury. Oh, it's not Bennett. I thought it was 0. It's number 8. Mason, it is a Bennett, but not the Bennett we thought it was. Mason Bennett. Gavin Bennett, not sure if they're brothers, but left earlier in the game in the third quarter also with an injury. And that will do it for the third quarter. After 3, Banks not able to get the second unit any points, having some issues with ball possession, but maintaining their 6 touchdown lead up 44-0 after 3, which was our halftime score. We'll be back with hopefully what is a very short running clock fourth quarter in just a moment.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Now, back to the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
And we're back, start of the fourth quarter, 44-0 Banks. Haley with Robles the lone back will fake it to him, and off the far side he will walk in. Beautiful fake from Finn and Haley. And Robles, I wasn't sure who had the football until Haley got all the way around the far side, and that will lead to another 6 points for the Braves and a touchdown for Finn and Haley from 9 yards out. 50-0 now, 11:34 final remaining before the final score. Injured player for Philomath, and he is up, number 54. That is Jonah Saylor. Kind of acting like it might be a cramp. Key to this game so far, A.J. Altushant, 4 interceptions thrown in the first half for Philomath, giving Banks a lot of short field opportunities, and we're having a lot of time taken by the officials before they're allowing me to kick this extra point. Low snap kick is up and good. 11:34 remaining, Banks 51, Philomath nothing. Oh, we'll be back. Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post. And we're back, early fourth quarter running clock, 51-0 Banks. Finn and Haley, a beautiful fake on the keeper from about 9 yards out. Try to get a tribute to Darrell Ani in before the end of the contest. Kick is away and will go out of the back of the end zone for a Banks, for a Philomath touchback. New quarterback in for Philomath, Jace Iverson. And off the far side, gets a little bit of forward progress, maybe a gain of about 3. Bottom of the pile is Bennett back in the game after an injury earlier in the third quarter to Gavin Bennett. Gain of 3, second down and 7. And another short run for Philomath across the 25 to the 27, third down and 3. Iverson again the give to Gavin Bennett off the far side. He's got a first down. That may be the first of the game for Philomath. To about the 35, out of bounds, far side. First down, Warriors. I'll mark it at the 34. Iverson again the give, and again another first down carry for Gavin Bennett to the 45.
But not before he picks up the Warrior first down.
Gavin Bennett running around with the ball like a fullback and holding on to it very tightly, making sure that he doesn't stick it out there with one hand and try to have it knocked loose. Toss sweep to the far side, this time to Mason, and he's not going to quite get as much. He'll get maybe a yard or 2 close to midfield. Second down and 9. Clock approaching 7 minutes remaining. Iverson intercepted. And back to the house the other way. He will outrun him. Touchdown Banks for Damian Robles. 5 interceptions thrown by the Warriors. And another touchdown. It's 57-0, pending the extra point. So about 47-yard interception return for Damian Robles. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. 6:04 remaining, Banks 58, Philomath nothing.
Since 1967, Wana Credit Union has been here to serve the financial needs of our communities. We see your goals, your challenges, and your dreams, and our mission is to help you succeed. This is our home, where we live, work, and grow together. Because at Wana Credit Union, you're our neighbor, not a number. Wana Credit Union, individuals welcome, federally insured by NCUA.
58-0 Banks. Under 6 minutes left. Again, Jace Mead doing a great job all night. Has missed a couple of extra points early, but especially in the kickoff game, almost everything that has touched his foot has gone out of the back of the end zone. And definitely a chance at a career at the next level in college. Ashton Crossan, the last time we've seen a kicker like this for Banks. Coming up on 5.5 minutes left, 58-0, running clock. And now two linemen try to come off the field at the same time. They're not sure who's supposed to be in. And Philomath is going to have to call a timeout. Stops the clock, 5:19 left. Banks is going to get a victory on the road to open the 2026 season with a 58-0 lead at this point over Philomath. Philomath has come to the line. Banks quickly gets set for their defense. Iverson still in at quarterback, and Gavin Bennett back in. 30, 35, runs over a defender, finally brought down out of bounds near side, up past the 40. I think that's likely the biggest offensive play of the night for Philomath, their second first down of the game. First and 10 Philomath from their own 42. 4.5 minutes. And a loss back to the 40. It'll be second down and long after the give to Gavin Bennett. 5 interceptions tonight by the Banks secondary. Toss out far side, might get back to the line of scrimmage. I think he's going to lose a yard. Pass caught again by Gavin Bennett out of the backfield. He does get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 42. So they got the 2 yards back on the previous play. Low snap to Iverson. Pass is caught for a 1st down, but he lost it. And they're going to say incomplete, and that's the right call, I think. Pass intended for Trevor Skaggs. They'll bring up 4th and 10, and another injured Philomath player, and it might be Iverson. Iverson is up on both knees, but in a crouched position. .225 left, and Iverson now starting to stand up. Taking a look at his right elbow or inner arm. It's not Iverson, it's 54. I didn't see Iverson come off the field with the other players during that last injury timeout. It's Jonas Saylor, or 64, not 50. Okay, that is number 54, Jonas Saylor, who also had an injury earlier in the quarter and had to come off the field, but that one did not appear to be as serious, and he is wearing a brace on his right elbow, and now he's grabbing his right wrist. Maybe a dislocated elbow. So likely the final play of the game for Philomath, 2:25 left, 4th and 11. Looks like Banks will pitch a shutout tonight. Snap is down, kick is away. It's going to be fielded at about the 24. And near side. Gets out of bounds at about the 36-30 or 46-47 yard line for the Braves. Finn and Haley on the return, number 7. The market at the 48. Just a couple of quick knees for Banks. They are not going to try anything stupid. Second down, under a minute left. And holy jumping up and down, Martha. The Braves are going to win this game with a 58-0 victory as we're now at 30 seconds. And that will be it. Both teams will come off the field. Banks puts up 30 on the board in the first quarter against Philomath and cruises to a 58-0 victory. Philomath quarterbacks Jace Iverson and A.J. Altishin combined to throw 5 interceptions, and many of those directly leading to scores or short drives that turned into scores for the Braves. Banks was up 44-0 at halftime and got a couple of late scores in the fourth quarter, including a 9-yard touchdown run from Finn and Haley early in the fourth. That will do it for us. Final score, Banks continues their winning ways with their 43rd straight regular season victory with a 58-0 dismantling of the Warriors. We'll talk to you next Friday night for Pendleton, the home opener at Kelly Field. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. Good night, and God bless. Rest of the season, it sounds like it might be a long one, but surprised this game wasn't close because, I mean, you guys, your roster's twice as deep as ours, and probably more